Hey guys, what's up? I'm here with a review of a Japanese cyberpunk body horror film from 1989, and tonight's movie is Tetsuo the Iron Man. I'm finally getting around to watching this movie. I'm really excited. Because I've already covered two cyberpunk movies on my channel, and needless to say, both of them, well, one of them was 964 Pinocchio, I believe was the title. Yeah, 964 Pinocchio and Meatball Machine. Now, I didn't really like 964 Pinocchio, 964 Pinocchio, but I did like Meatball Machine for the most part. I hope this movie's gonna be better, because I mean, this is highly regarded as a pretty disturbing movie, as well as being just an awesome, like, body horror film in general. So, I'm really looking forward to watching this. This movie has to do with a salesman who, like, runs into this... He's hit and killed. This guy is a metal fetishist who has an insane compulsion to stick scrap metal to his body. He's hit and killed by a Japanese salaryman. Yes, salaryman, who was out for a drive with his girlfriend. The salaryman then notices that he's slowly being consumed by this disease that turns his body into scrap metal. And then him and his, like, wait a minute. Him and his nemesis, like the metal fetishist, fight, I guess. I mean, this movie sounds balls to the wall crazy, and I mean, why am I still standing here talking about it? I can go watch it. So without further ado, I'm gonna watch this fucking movie. So the movie begins with a guy that's walking around some kind of factory or warehouse, and then he starts to cut himself, and he inserts a metal rod into the wound in his leg, and the guy's leg starts to rot, and it's kind of gross and hard to watch. And then suddenly the guy's running down the street, and he gets hit by a car, and then there's a sudden change of music, and a lot of weird shit just goes on. Alright. This is one of those movies that's kind of hard to explain, let alone review. But here we go, I'm gonna try. The acting in this movie was okay, I guess. The writing was okay. The characters have a tad bit of depth to them, but this movie's only like an hour long, so I can't really, say it has the most complex characters ever. The camera work is really, like, energetic and kind of ecstatic. It's similar to the whole tone of the film. And the music, I'm not gonna lie, I dig the music here for the most part. It's fast-paced, it's catchy, it's pretty good all around. The lighting here is also pretty good. The show stealer here are the effects. The effects and stop-motion animation and makeup effects and everything in this movie are extremely top-notch. Like, some of the best stuff I've seen for a not just a body horror film, a surrealist body horror film, but for cyberpunk standards. Again, I haven't seen a ton of cyberpunk films, so I can't really say too much, but this is probably one of the best cyberpunk films I've seen. Again, can't say much, I've only seen 3 of them. This one isn't a movie. It's not a movie or a film at all. It's an audio-visual experiment that went horribly right. Instead of going wrong, it went right. And it ended up being Tetsuo the Iron Man, which the title itself is a reference to Akira, so that's just awesome already. It's I mean, to put it shortly, it's a more coherent Japanese Eraserhead. And honestly, I think it's easier to grasp than Eraserhead is, even though this one is, like, I say it's easier to grasp than Eraserhead, even though it's not. I don't know how to explain myself. On the gore meter from 1 to 10, 1 being something like Nosferatu, and 10 being something like Brain Dead, Tetsuo the Iron Man's probably a 5 or 6, maybe. There's a lot of surreal, like, you know, cyberpunk violence going on, so I guess that's the thing. I don't know, I really don't know how to, I mean, should I classify that as gore? Should I not? I mean, there's some blood in there as well, and it's like the mutations of the body, and like melting and stuff, so I mean, I guess I have to count it as gore. Really, this is one of those movies that I really liked, and I don't know why. Like, this movie was so weird and unsettling, and dare I say it, even a tad bit disturbing in a very strange sense. Like, it's not disturbing in a, like, in a natural, like, regular sense. It's disturbing in a completely different way, which just makes it even, I don't know how to explain. It's disturbing in the way that Eraserhead could be disturbing to some people. I don't know exactly why I liked it, I just really, really liked this movie. 5 out of 5. So, at least that's a good thing. We're kicking off this weekend with a really good movie. Let's hope nothing bad ends up on the list this weekend. So anyway, guys, if you liked the video, like my channel, be sure to like this video, favorite it, whatever you want, and maybe subscribe perhaps. I would really, really appreciate that. And check the links in the description below. There are links to things like my Tumblr, Twitter, all that, Facebook. All that is in the description below.
Hey there, kids. Do you want to get cool stuff in the mail like this? Or this? Or even this? Well, then subscribe to Horror Block today. Have you ever wanted to do cool cosplays like this? Or even this? Well, now you can. Subscribe to Moonchild Cosplay on YouTube, and you can see all her tutorials on how to do cool stuff like this. Do you want to get cool horror and exploitation film t-shirts like this? Or this? Or this? Well, then go to RottenCotton.com to check out all of their premium t-shirts.